Gonna try to encourage them.
What a chilling sight.
He's trying to smile. They got a backup strategy for when they get read like a book.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Rat Pack Reacts. Today we are reacting to Haikyuu episode 22. It's been a while since we last watched. For
Probably
us.
like 2 weeks almost. If you want to see the full, uncut, unedited reactions up to 2 weeks ahead at least, check out our Patreon down in the description, down in the comments. We'll have it linked.
Let's get right back into the game.
Episode's titled Evolution. Who's evolving?
That's actually so messed up.
Suga just never gets to play
Yeah.
volleyball, bro. Alright. Forgot Yamaguchi's name for a moment.
Green-haired kid.
I was gonna BM him, but I legitimately had to think about what his name was. Catching the ball.
He's locked.
Oh,
He's
OIKAWA'S
so
scared.
locked.
1 point and he's gone. Ain't gonna get another point on him though. Into the net. What is that receive?
That's the libero
Sheesh.
too.
That's their Brony's maybe
Yeah.
maybe need a new position.
It's 17-17. Huh? What?
Who is this
who
guy?
even is this guy now? Chance ball.
No comms.
Didn't even
Clear comms.
Yeah, didn't even say anything.
Hi.
All right to him that time. Didn't even have to move.
Where's he going? Bro's curving in midair. OIKAWA is not there for it.
All right, that's 20-19.
That's closer than
Yeah.
we want, though. What is? Why did he like wave like that?
Uh-oh.
Straight into the net. Oh, where's it going? What
That's
side
a
is
great
that?
point. 21-19 is a great score. He doesn't like beanpole.
That's because he doesn't want to work with anyone. You gotta know your teammates' weaknesses.
Know how to play around him.
Too much dialogue. What's?
He just said Yamaguchi, keep yelling.
That's actually crazy. Bro. I hate you. I'm sorry, I don't know where that came from. Still gotta work on our defense.
That's not good. Shut up!
Start fighting in the crowd.
Bunch of 26-year-old dudes just beating up high school girls.
Sugawara about to square up with him.
Occasionally.
Rarely, but he does. Oh, right over him. First time we've seen something like that.
All right, what are these three characters' names, Kyle?
Inoshina. the backups in case the whole team gets wiped out in a bus accident.
They're not even allowed on the bus.
Like how the vice president has to fly in a different plane. You're just gonna keep tipping it over like that. All right, now we spike 23-22.
It's close.
Ooh. Tanaka's there, though. Nah, Tsukishima's spiking it this time. Ooh. He was not there for it.
That's big brain. That's a real big brain.
What is Tanaka doing? You thug? Like he's sneezing. Daichi realizing the third years are no longer necessary.
Oh.
That's not good.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We better start hearing Olay again. Bro, looking like a villain.
I mean, he literally is.
Not a villain, he's an antagonist. There's a difference.
That's a best setter award.
Something like that. It said
There's
best
like
something.
2 setters. He just beat the other guy out.
Shira Torizawa. Big boy Ushiwaka. That's a crazy name. Didn't even take one set on Shira Torizawa. So we're getting like some power scaling dynamics now. That's the gap between Seijo and Shira Torizawa.
Imagine getting bodied by like a 6th grader whenever you're going into high school.
Yeah, that'd be rough. Several unimaginable setting mistakes.
Oh, I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed.
So what happened to Kageyama? How'd bro go from the Oikawa sub to get off the court with Kageyama? Now he wants to be the server too. It hit him? Oh, intercepted.
Boom.
Just killed him, bro.
Like how they're all talking about this one man, big boy Ushiwaka.
It's funny because they're talking about him the way that they've been talking about Oikawa up till now. Team with the best 6 players. What about the team with the 6 best players? That's gonna be Karasuno here before long. Bro locked in after only a day. What was Kageyama's deal then?
And then they lost. Still got best setter.
He's just that guy. Gotta do a lot to be called big boy.
Huh?
That's what made Kageyama so jaded, bro. Can't tell if that was an evil look or a somber one. Nishinoya is there. But he's there. Did that bounce off Kageyama into Tsukishima and back over the net? Playing pinball with it, dude. He's leveled up. What's bro doing? Taught him how to be a functioning member of society. They just felt his conqueror's hockey, bro. Was dialed in. That's not what you want to see from the ops.
Your theory's getting closer and closer to being true.
What was my theory?
That they would lose a set, win a set, win very close in the end, and then get mollywopped by
Shiratorizawa. Yeah, it is kind of looking like that with Big Boy Ushiwaka.
Big Boy Ushiwaka. All right, 3, 2, 1, 8 out of 10.
Yeah, it was
I like his
more so like getting us into what I think is going to be the really hype last game.
Yeah,
we had like some good moments. Kageyama's being like an actual person, communicating with Tsukishima, planning, like thinking what's my opponent going to do rather than just like jumping into it and reacting to what he sees. He's trying to do what OIKAWA'S been doing and get in the heads of the opponents, not just in the sense of like tripping them up, but like thinking what they're going to think. So we're seeing already a huge improvement in our play, but we still consistently see some struggling with receiving, particularly anyone that's not Nishinoya.
Daichi does fine.
Fine. Emphasis on fine.
Has Daichi messed up a receive yet?
I don't actually know if he's messed up a receive, but we've had some receives that could have been better, right? Even Nishinoya just now sent it back over, flying high into the
can't be perfect.
The enemy team. No. But you can be a lot closer than you are.
Kageyama's the only perfect
True. The ideal person. No, he's like a few steps into perfection, but he's not quite gotten there yet. He still needs to get that psychology degree that OIKAWA seems to have. But what else happened? We had the flashback. A lot of stuff with Shiratorizawa.
I really like his flashback.
A lot of stuff hyping up Shiratorizawa now, hyping up OIKAWA versus Shiratorizawa, which is, man, that's really throwing me off because it's like now we're very clearly setting up that we're going to beat Seijo and then OIKAWA is going to be like, I need you guys to beat Big Boy Ushiwaka on my behalf. Someone has to dethrone Ushiwaka as the official Big Boy. So I don't know. It's clearly being set up that Karasuno is going to be the ones to beat Shiratorizawa, this impassable barrier that we're starting to get. But like, will they? Will they make it past Shiratorizawa just like that? Just take it to nationals like it's nothing? Because we're struggling enough with Seijo, and they were getting locked out by Shiratorizawa. What Shiratorizawa was doing to them was what they were doing to everyone else. Like that's how much the difference is. So it's like, I don't know how much time we'll have between blocks of the tournament, but like, will we be able to just move on to Shiratorizawa after that? I just don't see it. We're not. They're starting to get a lot better on their offense, but their defense is just nowhere near that level yet. I think if they were to go straight into it, maybe. Do you know? Like, are you able to tell me if there's any like downtime after this block?
Do you want to know?
Like,
do you want me to tell you?
Presumably it would just be a part of the structure of the tournament. So like, I could probably go Google the tournament and figure out if they play this weekend and then take a break and continue like next weekend or something like that.
They have a day.
They have a day of downtime. There's just no way.
There's
no way they can prepare for the best team in the prefecture with such an immense skill gap between them and everyone else in literally a day.
Maybe Big Boy Ushiwaka's having a bad day.
But there's a constant through line through like every single match that we've seen where everyone is on the sidelines is commenting on how much Karasuno's improved, and then they'll go, but they can't fix everything overnight, right? They'll be like, oh, their communication's doing superb, but their defense is still just not there. Some of their servers are still just not there, because these are things that you just can't change that quickly. It takes like actual practice and experience, and I think what's going to happen is we're going to face Shiratorizawa, and that's what it's going to come down to, is that the team just doesn't have the experience to be able to overcome something like Big Boy.
So you're keeping your
I think I'm setting it in stone stronger now, because knowing that we have so little time and having gone back now and rewatched some of these scenes while I'm editing it, there's clearly an emphasis, especially from Seijo's coach, where he's like, they haven't improved in this area yet. You know, Kageyama's communicating better. Hinata's reading the signs better. They're doing better mix-ups, stuff like that. Their coordination's a lot better. but they can't receive, they can't defend. They're just not there in time yet. And sometimes they're still making these silly mistakes on their serves and on their spikes and stuff like that that just simply cannot be solved that quickly. And I think that's the Chekhov's gun for how they're going to lose to Shiratorizawa.
I don't even know what that means, by the way.
Chekhov's gun is
I've heard it before. I have no idea what the hell it means.
If you walk into a bar and the author emphasizes that there's a gun mounted on the wall, the gun's going to be used for something.
I see. Okay.
That's Chekhov's gun. So if we're sitting here and we're repeatedly stating they cannot fix these things overnight, this is still a big deficit of their team. They don't have the defense and the reception. We're going to hit a point where that's going to be the problem, and I think it's going to be Big Boy Ushiwaka.
All right. Well, you know, the team with the best 6 men win.
Yeah.
So.
But Ushiwaka's, how many men do you think? I mean, he's called Big Boy. How many
he's
men
6
do you
men
think
on
that's
his own.
worth? Right?
All right.
But that's why I think that's another thing we're being set up. The team with the 6 best. I don't think we're there yet. I don't think we have the 6 best players, or the best 6 players, I guess, should be emphasized. Because they don't need to all be individually the best, but they need to have the best cohesion and stuff like that. And they're just missing it slightly. Right. And I think the thing that's going to fix it is getting rid of these bum third years.
What do you mean? Who's going to receive if Daichi's gone?
Yeah, they're actually so screwed if they lose the third years. They're going to have like a whole training arc where they teach Inoshida how to like make up all of their defense.
Yeah.
Hinata's going to have to actually do something other than just spike the ball.
Maybe Inoshida actually does something for once.
I do think that'll happen. I think we're starting to get some setup. I can see the pieces being laid for the third. We lose this tournament to Shiratorizawa. The third years have to graduate. They go into more of like a supportive role where they're trying to teach people, you know, how to improve as human beings first and foremost. That seems to be a big emphasis with like Daichi in particular. He's trying to actually. He's not like coaching them on the game. He's coaching them on like life lessons. Him and Sugawara are. And so I think we're gonna see that, and they're gonna like grow together to like make up each other's weaknesses as well. And that's how you'll get the best 6 players on the team. But I don't think we're even close to that yet. So I think we're going to lose, and we're going to have that sad parting with the third years.
All right.
But I think that's probably a good stopping point. As always, guys, if you made it this far, then I'm sure you like what you're watching. If you want to see the full, uncut, unedited reactions up to 2 weeks ahead at least, check out our Patreon down in the description, down in the comments. We'll have it linked, where we also have full, uncut reactions to One Piece and Dr. Stone, as well as potentially other series, depending on your guys' recommendations. If you go over to the Patreon, you'll get to vote on what we react to next once we get some of those.
And we want you to join up and become a member of our Rat Pack.